Welcome to another episode of the Emerging India Forum and our tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Series is The Emerging Professional. Today, we have with us Naved Kuladi, Company Secretary at Liberty Oil Mills Limited. He has over 7 years of experience in corporate governance and compliance. So today's theme is Corporate Governance Unveiled, Balancing Law and Business. So Naved has a journey of completing his Bachelor of Commerce from HR College. And after becoming company secretary, he did a Bachelor in Laws from Siddharth College, which is very inspiring. He's a double graduate. So today's conversation will be an interesting conversation. So welcome, Navid, to today's episode. I just want to explain to you format. We're having 3 rounds. One is, thank you very much. The professional round, personal, and the rapid fire round. For that, your questions should be funny quickly, and you get this ebook autograph. I'm author of 12 ebooks. So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani here, host at Coffee Conversation and a legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution. So, now with your first question, what inspired you to pursue a career in law and company secretarial practice?
Okay. First of all, good afternoon. And secondly, it's a pleasure to be here with you on this conversation, to be able to share our expertise in our different fields in which we are. And afternoon to all the viewers also, currently and later on when they watch this video. The thing is, I was a very good student during my school days. So I scored a very good score during my SSC. So after that, I went to HR college. And I had a couple of streams in my mind. Firstly, I was in the mood to pursue something in management sciences or something like that. And after that, master's in a particular field. But then in my HSC, I enrolled into secretarial practice and I loved that subject. And then the interest for that grew in my mind day by day. So accordingly, I gave the entrance for company secretary and then I went to that field. And along with graduation, I cleared my CS. And post CS, I realized that law is a much bigger horizon than just company law. So after that, I gave my law CET and then I got enrolled into Siddharth College and accordingly, it has been going that way. So it's been an amazing journey so far. Looking forward to something more, bigger and brighter.
Wishes up with you, sir. So, Navid, you did a stint at Yogesh Chaudhary and Associates. So, what was the experience over there and what did you learn and how did it help in your career?
Mr. Yogesh Chaudhary is a very reputed company secretary in the industry currently. And whatever I am in this field today, I owe it officially, particularly personally to him. Because after my college days, I was clearly raw. He was the one who polished me, be it compliances, be it managing calendars, conducting board meetings, minutes, appointments, everything, right from formation of the company till closure of the company. So along with that, I did XBRL of cost audit also along with him, which is something rare. There are only 2 big cost audit firms in South Bombay. One is N.A. Mehta and the other is R. Nanaboy. So for R. Nanaboy, I was handling the cost audit filing in the XBRL format.
Wow.
So my traineeship days have been amazing. And I have learned a lot and still am learning from my senior. Whenever I'm stuck up into something, it's my senior only who comes to my help.
Yes. So having a good mentor is in your journey is very helpful, and being in touch with him that adds to your what do you say wherever you're facing difficulties or challenges. So these mentors are always there to guide you. So thanks for having such kind of mentors. So now, Navid, coming to Liberty Oil as a company secretary. So what does a day look like?
I beg your pardon?
Now, you are now a company secretary at Liberty Oil Limited.
Yeah.
So,
Correct.
as a company secretary, what does a day look like, and what are the work responsibilities over there?
Responsibilities ranging from compliance A to compliance Z. Liberty Oil Mills Limited being an unlisted public company, we have a lot of compliances to handle, plus the MCA versions which are getting updated day by day. Some things are on version 2, some things are on version 3. Plus, we have other group companies also to manage. Along with that, I handle legal matters also of food, Maharashtra rent control, and many other things in small court, sessions court. So, as a company secretary, the responsibilities range far and wide.
Mhm. That's
Be
very
it
interesting.
be it managing with the stakeholders, the shareholders, the directors, the KMP. Along with me, we have a CFO also in the company.
Mhm. That's interesting. Okay, so now with MC has brought in new changes from 2013. So how has it helped in related to compliance and other regulations? Let's go back to journey before 2013 when you were at Yogesh and learning about all those things. And after 2013, every day, as you said, new changes have been coming in. So how has it, uh, what are the differences being implemented and how are company coping up with the different compliances changes which every day they bring in?
Okay. So I'll tell you one interesting thing about my educational base in CS. The foundation course which I did was as per the Companies Act 1956. During
Yes.
my executive period, Companies Act 2013 was implemented from 1st of April 2014. So I did my executive and professional from Companies Act 2013. And during my practice days, companies were just coming up with the changes because earlier we had 23 AC, ACA, 20B for annual filing. Now it's AOC 4, MGT 7, then we had MGT 9. Now we do not have to file MGT 9, we just have to put it on the website of the company. So the compliances are almost similar. It's just that the informational part has increased. Earlier, we did not have a return for deposits. Now we have a return for deposit. The due date is tomorrow, only 30th of June. If any professionals are watching this video, they'll be aware of the glitches they are facing on the MCA portal also right now. Plus, we
Yes.
have the KYC every year. We did not have it previously. We just made the application for the DIN and then we do not have to do anything unless and until you want to make a change in your DIN number.
Mhm.
So there have been changes, but once you keep abreast with the knowledge and the technologies that are
Yeah.
coming up, it's almost easy because it's part and parcel of a profile.
Mhm. Okay, that's very
Initially,
good.
change is different, but then once you get used to it, you realize the importance and the benefit of that. That is my personal view in that.
Okay. So with the advent of all these changes and how helpful has technology been to a company secretary and his team uh, related to compliance and other the CS work?
I mean, the a conversation would not be enough to give justice to the importance of communication in the advancement of the company secretary profile. Initially, when we had to do one minor thing also, first director had to sign and a practicing professional had to sign, and then you had to physically submit it to the ROC office. I'm telling you about my college days when it was in the
Yeah, I
physical
get it.
mode. Now everything is electronic. You conduct a board meeting in the afternoon, evening you do the filing, your board decision is implemented, subject to approval from the ROC, which is also very fast nowadays. So
Mhm.
the technology has played a great role in budding professionals, inviting people to come up, take up this profile, get connected with it some way or the other.
Mhm. That's very good. So what?
Secondly, technology
Sorry.
has played a great role in your business also, digital signatures.
Thank you. That question come late. Yes. Thank you for this compliment. Okay. Yes.
Welcome.
So we are a technology company. So not only digital signatures, we are providing all types of software, right from accounting, uh, Office 365, backup, all solutions which we are in the domain of helping not only this what you say banking and finance community, legal, real estate, so many communities we have been supporting and they are happy with us. So now my next question will be how has ICSI been with the new changes happening by the MCA? How is the institute helping the CS community with all the changes? Uh, and my second question will be related to education. What changes have they brought in for the upcoming new company secretaries, professionals?
ICSI has taken up hands in hand with MCA. That is my personal view because earlier everything was physical, as I told you earlier, a couple of minutes back. Now everything is electronic. Previously, kids had to travel all the way from remote locations to the ICSI WS headquarters or the relevant study circles. Nowadays, everything is available online.
Mhm.
So if you see their website is up to date, with all the latest developments in the industry, education wise also and professional wise also. They have made different tabs for students, members. So they have done their best in supplying information to the students as well as to their members. Plus, they are conducting various programs. The orientation programs are taking place at the offices. We have the MSOPs. Internship also, they have come up with different plans for executive students, professional students also. Earlier, there was only one plan of 15 months. Now there are different plans for students who want to do their internship during executive phase or post-professional. They have done up with the ROC training also. Earlier, we had ROC training also post-qualification for 15 days. Now it's not there. So there have been many changes coming up.
Wow, that's interesting. Like institute playing a major role in supporting the CS community.
The institute has been steadfast in supporting the students whenever they need it.
Yes. So as you said rightly, both the institutes, ICA and ICSI, are the what do you say, have to be updated with, because compliance and regulations keep on changing by the government, and these two institutes have to prepare their communities, their professionals with the latest advancements happening. So my next question will be, Navid, a company secretary is a key stakeholder with the management. So what tips do you follow? You have a healthy relationship with the directors or with the management, which is for the why my next question is for upcoming company secretaries who will be joining the corporate world from campus to corporate. So how have you been able to maintain that, and what is your mantra ki bhai, there is a healthy relation between the CS and the management?
Thank you for your question. This question is very important for upcoming professionals because a company secretary is the protector of the company law in the company. He is the one who will make the management realize the importance of compliances and the benefits which accrue with it in the long run. If a company intends to not comply with the compliances and the applicable laws and regulations and the approvals, eventually it will face the burden of penalties along with litigations coming up. Not just company law, many other laws as well. Because if an industry is operating, it has to take care of various compliances which accrue with it. So a company secretary is responsible to make the management understand the importance of compliances. And for that, a company secretary needs to have very good communication skills, needs to prepare a good timetable, needs to keep the management abreast with the latest amendments that are coming.
Wow.
The directors, now the board of directors of the company are also very well aware of the laws.
Yes,
So
very true.
they also understand the importance of compliances, but the company secretary is the bridge between the companies, between the management and the laws. So he needs to make them understand and realize the importance. For that, communication skills are very important, and time management. You need to conduct proper board meetings to that effect.
So budding CS over there, wonderful tip here shared of communication between all the stakeholders, which is very important. If you miss out communicating at the right time and about the new changes, so there are consequences which will be harmful for
I would like
both
to
and for the
interrupt one more
company.
thing. Not just with the management, budding professionals, once they are qualified, they have to communicate with the shareholders also in the listed companies, stock exchanges, with the banks, everybody. You just do not have to prepare yourself to communicate with one particular section of the people. You have to communicate as a community 360-degree around you.
Very true. Because yes, because everyone is has to be updated about the changes happening in the company. Yes, very true. So there's not only one stakeholder. You have to communicate how I'm working at ABC company, and you have to inform over there the changes. But stocking listing, where all departments have to be updated. The company, the people working over there have to be updated by what is happening regarding the compliance part. So they are happy that my company is uh, updated with all the board meetings, everything. So now with how do you stay updated with all the changes happening in the corporate law and governance?
See, for that, reading is very important. every morning you have to check your email because the institute sends you the updations on the very next day or a day after. Secondly, MCA also comes with all the notifications that are taking place. So reading is very important. Once you read, you'll understand, you'll get to know what are the latest developments, because the institute and MCA are keeping their stakeholders very well informed of the changes that are coming. So it's a habit for budding professionals to ensure that they check the MCA website, ICSI website every day if possible, along with the industry in which they're operating, be it the food safety portal, legal metrology portal, or XYZ, whatever portal, whatever field of industry they are in, engaged or employed.
Okay. Uh, so now my last question will be, since compliance requires to work with different departments, like you said, so many apna metallurgy, food, so many, like you must be working with different consultants also. So how do you make your work plan ke by everything works there is synchronicity with all of them, because you're working on your team, you're working with external persons. So like compliance is completed in a timely and orderly fashion.
See, for that, again, very good question, very important question for upcoming professionals also, as well as for us growing ones also. You need to prepare a yearly compliance timetable. You need to be very well aware of the dates. Once you are aware of the dates, you create a timetable that this, for the due date for this is 30th, I'm going to finish it before 20. So that way we manage it. We have reminders also. We have a calendar at our desk that which is clearly visible that this month we have to do this month we have to do this month this compliance is mandatory. Plus, along with it, not just that, these are statutory compliances. Along with that, you have to manage the compliances which accrue during the course of business.
Yes.
During the operations, when decisions are being taken, board meetings are being conducted, return of the board meetings, return of allotment, be it issue of shares, buyback of shares. Along with that, you have to keep yourself in line with the upcoming compliances which will be applicable as per the course of business which you're conducting on behalf of the company.
Yes. Wow, beautifully answered.
Thank you.
Friends, we continue our conversation. Now we go on to the personal journey. Let's understand Navid as a person. So, Navid, tell us about your family and your formative years.
Pardon? I beg your pardon, didn't hear you.
I'll just repeat again. Tell us about your family and your growing years.
My family is engaged into distribution businesses. My father is also in the distribution business. My elder brother is also into distribution marketing business. I'm the only one in my family who's pursuing this educational field because I was very good in studies and I always liked this corporate lifestyle. So that was also one of the reasons that I came into this professional field. Plus, my interest into compliances and legal field, as I told you, during my growing years of colleges.
Okay. So, Navid, you went to two colleges, two different colleges. So, how was experience over there and how did help in your career?
My graduation and HSC higher secondary was done from HR College of Commerce and Economics. During that phase, I was a teenager, plus I was pursuing company secretary. So that was a different experience. And during my law days, I was into employment in the company, as you know, as well as I was studying for law. So these were two totally different experiences. One was of my teenage days, and the other was of my employment days. So it was different, but both had their fruits to bear for me.
Wow. Oh, so now my next question will be any memorable experience from your time from college or school, which you remember when you meet your friends?
There are many memories. I cannot just count one of them, but one would be me top scoring my school during my SSC boards. My name is still there on the wall of fame of my higher school, St. Joseph's High School. So that is one moment of cherishment for me till date.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Because I used to grow up watching that wall and used to think that one day my name is also will be there on that board, and now it is there. Alhamdulillah.
Mm. Alhamdulillah. That's a very proud moment. Okay. So from your family, who's the biggest supporter now?
Everybody supports me in their own field possible. My father supported me mentally that pursue education. There's no need for you to focus on the business. Take one day at a time. Take education at its place. Grow up your mind also. So to study that you have to do something in life, not just bookish knowledge. Practical knowledge is also very important.
Yes.
My mother was the one who kept me punctual since my childhood. That is also one of the reasons that I have been very good at time management. Be it studying, be it watching TV, be it eating food, be it sleeping on time, be it going to college on time, coming from college on time, sparing time for friends, sparing time for education, sparing time for the family also. So my parents have played a strong role in the personality I have developed and nurtured over the years.
Yeah, very true, very true. So now, what do you do on a weekend or in your free time?
See, weekends are all about family nowadays. Earlier, it was about friends going out and all. Now, there has to be a proper equilibrium between family and friends.
Yeah.
It's resting also, getting a bit of study also, such as reading articles of the latest advancement in the acts and corporate law, case studies, plus watching a bit of nowadays, as you know, is been going on the sports season. IPL is just done. World Cup is going on. Today we are looking forward to the finals of India versus South Africa. Euro is going on. So now, since the last couple of months, it's been about a lot about sports along with friends and family.
Yeah, very true. Okay. So you being a company secretary that demands a lot of time. So how do you maintain a work-life balance?
See, if you are punctual and if you take one thing at a time, nothing gets grown up on your head. Trust me. If you allocate your resources, time, and energy at the right place at the right time, which is the main principle of management, you will never face the burden of requiring a lot of time. It's just that you have to allocate proper quality time to whatever you're doing and whatever act or whatever activity you're engaged in.
Very true, very true. Okay. Uh, any hobbies or interests you have developed lately?
Lately, hobbies. mm, Reading is one hobby of mine. I used to enjoy drawing a lot during my school days. So sometimes I do that during my free time, occasionally. I have very good drawing skills.
Wow, very interesting. Okay. From your bucket list, what like to do in 2024?
Travel, I like traveling a
Where-
lot.
Which place are you
This year,
aspiring or planning?
in the bucket list, I would like to go to Kashmir. Kashmir is
Acha.
one location which is always on the top of the bucket list, but I have not never been able to go there because due to some reason or the other.
Okay. So I hope from today's conversation, you will put uh, in front of your what do you say, writing board by I want to visit Kashmir.
Desk.
On your desk, yes. Picture of Kashmir, I'll say. Picture of Kashmir with different places, Dal Lake, all those. That will.
Everything is ready. You just need the tickets. That's it.
What the most important is. Okay. So, yeah. Uh, from your list of food items, which is a favorite to you, for you?
See, I am a very big foodie, be it homemade food or be it outside food also. But at the top of the list, it's always biryani.
Okay.
Nothing
So,
hits a good biryani with potato in it.
okay.
Aloo to
So,
zaruri.
which place will you is your favorite from biryani restaurants?
Delhi Darbar, hands down.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's very good. So now my last question. Describe Naved in one line.
I should ask this to you
Me, I'm getting this question second time from a speaker asking a host.
because you have conversed with me very vastly since the last half an hour. So I would like to ask this question to you. I'll give it
I'll
a pass.
answer it. I'll answer it. Okay, but you then you have to complete it. You your what do you say? Time management skills which you said, which you learn from your parents, that is as what uh, again relate from my conversation, and other things of being updated and reading and being open for communications with all persons. That I've gathered from my conversation. There are many more things. So now coming to you.
See, I would say the thing I keep in my mind while describing myself would be humble and tolerant. That's it. That's enough for you to create a peaceful environment and society around you. Be tolerant towards others, be humble. Everybody needs love. Nobody loves hate.
Good,
Love
good.
everyone, get loved. Simple.
Very good. So now let's come to the fun round, the rapid fire round.
Sure.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, any day.
You're an early bird or night person?
Night person.
Okay. Your favorite movie?
Movies, there are many. Godfather is one favorite.
Okay. Favorite movie star?
Salman Khan.
Okay. Favorite color?
Black.
Okay. Best piece of advice you have ever received?
Best piece of advice. Do one thing at a time.
Oh,
Don't overthink.
okay. One thing you can't live without?
One thing I cannot live without.
Very true. Mobiles have become like integral part of life.
It's a
That
piece
is,
of the world.
yeah. With all the technology thing, it has become like your laptop in your
True.
hand.
Thumbs up.
Yes. Okay. Uh, Law or business?
Business.
Okay. Mm, my last question will be favorite way to relax after work.
I didn't hear you.
Favorite way to relax after work.
Watching some video on my bed with my cup of tea and relaxing. That is the best way of relaxation.
Wow. So you get to win this book, The Simplified Guide for Document Signer for Your Organization.
Okay.
Since you're a reader, this is a compilation of different articles. It will be helpful because you're in the field of compliance and so how you can make your organization go paperless and according to the legal requirements.
Okay.
So friends, so a lovely conversation which we had with Naved Kuladi, experienced company secretary. Yes, he has developed over the years, right uh, from his Siddharth College, doing his company secretarial course, and with the new changes being brought by MCA, he has been able to implement at Liberty Oils Limited, communicating with the directors and the tips he shared. So, company secretary professionals who are in the verge of becoming, and all those who were there in the beginning stages, do watch this episode. And there are other things also which he had shared, it's all valuable. How he had has made a mark in his career, coming from a business family. He is the one who has entered the corporate world, and that is of the compliance world, of the law world, handling not only CS but other compliances of the company. And it's hats off, handling too many things in the compliance world. Yes, that is the company secretary is a protector of the company. So this episode is for anyone who is entering in the field of compliance and regulation is a treasure of information. This episode will be available on our YouTube channel, the Coffee Conversation Show, which has over 100 plus episodes with different subject experts, right from the lawyer. We have got 7 series: the lawyer, emerging entrepreneur, professional, startup, Sri Shakti, then the student. So there are so many experts over there. You want to be a guest speaker? Do visit our website, theemergingindiaforum.com, fill up the form, and our team will connect with you and invite you to be a guest speaker. So enjoy your weekend and be happy.
Thank you.